Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What's up, y'all? It's me, your favorite coach, and it's about to get deep and personal. On top of that, make sure y'all subscribe because I have part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. So many more different parts that you guys need to be a part of, as well as my podcast dropping soon. So y'all about to get all the tea regarding DSSD and me. But let me start off by saying this. Y'all, I had a warrant out for my arrest. I had no idea. Like, I called the police, okay? If I called the police, I wouldn't have called the police if I knew I had a warrant. And I'm like, how the hell do I got a warrant? Don't you know in the state of Georgia, somebody can say you did something, and you are guilty until you're proven innocent. Somebody can say, oh, such and such just beat me up and go make a police report. And guess what? They finna do investigation, this, that, and the other. They're gonna put a warrant out for your arrest. And then you gotta go there for the judge to tell you what's gonna be your next move. And then next thing you know, you're gonna sit there like I did. And then I got on the signing bun. Judge was basically like, why are you here? Why is she here? Not only that, this woman has no record whatsoever. So why is she here? I'm gonna say all this to say, my situation, you gotta be mindful of who you deal with people. People can be so nasty. They can come up with stuff. It can be your word against their word. And in my situation, let's just say somebody tell you, hey, you can sign their name, right? Somebody can tell you that you can sign their name. Then they can go back and say, well, I didn't tell you to do that. And the fact that you don't have proof, guess what? You're looked at as the wrong person. So if anybody tell y'all to sign something, no matter how cool it is, you can be married to this person. It could be your brother, your sister, your best friend. It doesn't matter. Make sure that you don't do it regardless. Unless you got a text message with them saying, I gave you permission. If not, they can F you over. And that's basically what my situation was. The case is going to be over and thrown out. Like, it's going to be over and done with. Like, this thing goes deep. And it actually has something to do with the studio. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, I had just got out of a divorce. And I did not know how I was going to make it. It's been times I slept in the studio before, and I had moved into my new space. Oh my God, imagine being in a situation where you just like, okay, do you want to pay for where you live at, or do you want to pay for your business? And at that time, I needed a roof over my head, and I wanted to pay, you know, for me to have somewhere to stay. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I got behind on my studio rent. I was Ubering and everything. I was the Uber. Like, this was in 2023. Your favorite coach was Ubering to get money up. So I just had to make a decision. I got back on my, what is it called? My lease, my studio rent. So they put an eviction letter on the door and everything. It was going to be over for me. It really was. And I didn't know what to do. The only thing I could do was pray about it, and God got me out of the situation. But at that time, someone put their name on a studio lease with me. I don't even want to get into it. I ain't going to get into it. I got to watch the next video. But I just want you to say, be mindful of who you deal with, because people will purposely try to do anything to destroy you. But this is the crazy part. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to let y'all see the part 2 next week. But guess what? When I was on that vacation, God showed me so much, and it was one of the best experiences I had in my whole life. And I'm talking about jail. Now, I don't want to go back. But when I can tell you that God had to sit me down, and God also showed me that nothing and nobody can stop what the freak he got from me. Because soon when I got on vacation, guess what? I was on the plane the next day headed to New York, and y'all ain't even know. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you're going to want to hear part 2. Because I'm going to get deep and tell y'all what's really going on. And make sure y'all watch my podcast, because it's going down. Until it may concern, I wish you nothing but the best, because God gonna do me well. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you cannot destroy me. See you next week.
Your favorite studio. Period. I'm just saying.
DSSD's here to take it over.